Hello, everybody. Jay Barino here, joined by DeltronLive.
Hey, guys.
Okay, so we're moving on to Losing Memories, another Rock the Cabinet 2017 Co-op Edition entry submission created by Austral. The Moon of Ehlna is being attacked by Amon's forces. They want to steal the forbidden knowledge from the Ihan crystals in the Alys'aril Archives. Reach the Wall of Knowledge before your enemies and protect the Xel'Naga Warpgate while the Alysaar move the artifacts through it. Old Jay Barino is going to dust off that StarCraft lore part of his brain. This is referencing the Dark Templar saga from back in the day with the Alysaar. Okay, I'm playing Kerrigan. Deltron, you're playing Raynor?
Yeah, Raynor, playing on hard. So
let's do it.
The archives, that's where they store their memory, right? Like the Nerazim,
I believe so, yes,
okay.
in the Ihan crystals.
Yeah.
Again, there's quite an old series of books. There were 3 of them: Dark Templar, Saga, Ulrezaj, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long time ago I read those.
Yeah, didn't he gain his power from... I feel, yeah, if I'm remembering this correctly, Ulrezaj, he gained his power from, like, stealing those memories.
Yeah, he wanted to kill all the Alysaar, I think, was his goal. Stop them from ever sharing the secrets that they had.
Commanders, I am Krithkal, head of the Alysaar. Amon seeks to despoil our Ihan crystals from the Wall of Knowledge.
So another...
We must return the crystals to the Warp Conduit before the enemy reaches it. We cannot allow our forbidden lore to fall into the wrong hands again.
Cool, so...
After the incident with Ulrezaj, I resolved to fortify Ehlna's defenses with automatons. They're programmed to attack anyone that attempts to retrieve the contents of our archives, including ourselves.
Try maybe one more time.
Okay.
The Alysaar
Nope.
are headed to the
I give
Wall
up.
of Knowledge. Once there, they'll wait until there are no automatons left. The scholars would be attacked otherwise.
Okay.
Secure the area.
I'm just going to let you talk because apparently he doesn't like me too much.
Okay. Well, I think I know what you're going to say, which is we have more voice acting by Pronago. Big shout out to him, though, for being kind enough to help folks out where a lot of folks have been requesting voice acting. I think a standard was set with some of the earlier entries, so then everybody said, we need voice acting.
Amon's forces have
And it's
started
been great.
towards the archives.
There are a lot of counters here.
Oh, look. It's Alysaar. That's a really cool...
Aha!
Oh, it's a Karax model.
It's just
Kind of.
hobbling along. Look at him go.
That's neat.
I mean, these are enemy forces. They're all marked as enemies. I assume that maybe they're going to get possessed by Amon. I can only imagine.
Oh, our rocks. Yep. Don't want to forget about that.
Okay, that guy hobbled his way in. I like the way that the
Yes.
Karax models move. They just sort of wobble.
Just wobble along.
Okay, so I think maybe because I was sort of giggling to myself about how you kept getting cut off because you kept talking. I'm not saying that was a bad thing. I'm just laughing because he just kept trying to say something. I'm not 100% sure what's happening on the map right now, and that may be because there was a lot of exposition that I didn't fully catch, or because I don't know. I don't know.
We just have to protect the warp conduit and then kill the automaton defenses. There's 150 of them before the enemy.
Gotcha.
Beware! If the enemy shatters the warp conduit, we won't be able to get the crystals off this moon.
So the warp conduit is here. It got hit by one zealot swipe. And that's about it. So the enemy automaton defenses, all the automatons, or they will attack the Alysaars when they try to return with the Ihan crystals contained in the Wall of Knowledge.
So are we supposed to be trying to break through this enemy base before...
Yep, I think so. Before Amon We have to kill these before Amon goes through this side.
Ah, okay. So they weren't friendly or to be possessed or anything. It was just I get it. I'm a fool. It's just they are programmed to attack anything. That's what he said.
There's lots and lots of pings going on right now.
Yeah, I think maybe tone down the pings or just remove them because I keep hearing them, but nothing's being pinged on the map, so I'm not sure what that is.
They're war arrows, like pointing us to get
it's
going.
the Alysaar. Yeah,
start killing stuff.
Not enough minerals.
Well, let's see how the Hyperion fares.
Fight without restraint, commanders. Your opponents are not sentient.
Complete.
I see.
You best get ready. Enemies headed for our base.
And they are distinctly Purifier faction stuff. Like the Zealots are Sentinels.
Which is cool.
Yeah, you would think everything is automated, so you don't have to feel bad murdering them. A lot of the I noticed the portraits are removed, and they're instigators, not stalkers. Cool.
Our allies are being attacked.
The enemy's biomass will provide us resources.
Yeah, give me that biomass. Okay.
Your forces are under attack.
Could use some of those. I'll take
Yeah,
some.
there's a big bundle of them down on my ramp on the right.
Additional supply depots.
Well, it's definitely a unique. We haven't seen something like this before in co-op.
Yeah, this is definitely a unique concept. You're racing the enemy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's sort of a different way to present the timer.
Yeah.
You know, it's rush your way to the point, but it's a unique way to present it, which I like, because it could go at a different rate than just a flat-out timer.
Right.
The Amon's forces, he sent a probe. Poor little probe. Just got killed by a Dark Templar.
Well, hopefully they don't break detection.
Yeah. Poor guy. Poor probe. Amon's possessing probes. He must be desperate.
Okay.
I mean, call downs? Commanders with call downs, like Hyperion, you just
Yeah.
cleared the first section yourself. That seems like it's got a pretty solid,
Strategy there. Yep.
yeah, a pretty solid advantage.
Not enough minerals.
All
Not
right.
enough research.
Yeah.
I have time.
Not enough.
Warning. Hybrid detected. Well then, we'll have to do something about that.
Okay, now it's heating up with them hybrid.
So the hybrid, yeah. So Amon will send occasional attacks at the warp conduit, as well as hybrid. Speaking like I'm an expert at this map. So.
Banshee airstrike ready.
Hey, you know what? You had me. I believe
Vanguard
you.
has been defeated. They withstood the onslaught as long as they could.
Not the Vanguard.
The Vanguard, no! All right, where are these guys going?
To my base.
Oh, look at this! I like that. I like the addition of some drops.
Biomass will provide us resources.
Research. Complete.
Huh? Cool. All right.
Not
Very cool.
Neat little. Keeps you on your toes, especially if they're not just attacking right down the middle. Because I mean, a main part of this is to actually defend that warp, the warp
Conduit.
thing.
So
The warp conduit. There, that is
you
a
could have,
reasonable-
I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. You could have someone defending and someone attacking, but I feel like you both pretty much need to be attacking. I'm gonna start moving
doing
out.
a little bit of both. Yeah.
So it's also, once you play this map once, you kind of get an idea of like how long do you have, you know? But
Yes.
this is our first time. We have no idea how long these 128 enemies remaining will survive. So
Yep. And again, we say this a lot, but it is important to emphasize, you know, kind of keeping replayability in mind. You know, once you beat it the first time, is the magic... I mean, this is a different way to approach it, but is the magic lost or not? I think this is interesting in many different ways, because I feel like it's probably not the same every time. There may be differences to how fast the enemy can push through. That's why, again, the way that the timer is displayed in a different way does make a difference, which is cool. I like it. And Amon's guys are pushing through pretty quick now.
yeah, so you gotta start moving. I mean, let's say if this is a normal like 20-minute game, we probably have like 10 minutes left.
I would imagine,
About?
yeah. But at the rate that it's going, it feels like it's going to be over
Faster. Not good.
Like, I'm a little worried with how fast... Oh, God, Kerrigan, no! Oh, she's dead. Well, she did her best.
I'm just gonna keep dropping units and.
Ah, Reavers. I see those
Yep,
Reavers.
the Reavers are there, and they.
Fuck that piece of shit right there.
Sweet.
See that guy?
Are being
Fuck that guy. I was just zooming in on him, by the way.
Hybrid
Free scare
energy signature
bullshit.
detected.
Great. Hybrid.
Hybrid now.
Okay, I'm probably gonna back up here. We made great progress. We're way ahead. Well, not necessarily way ahead of them. All right, we got like 1 million attacks coming in. It seems like.
Oh, we need. I heard Dark Templar. They're definitely Dark Templar.
Okay.
So
That scares me. They're coming for expansions now. All right, the big K's back out. This enemy attack wave's been sitting for a while, but now it seems to be moving.
I'm just gonna send the Hyperion.
You're getting close. The archive
Oh my, that's a lot of
defenses
stuff.
have been
This
Whoa!
last part's gonna be tough.
Holy crap.
Almost too easy.
But that also means that the enemy is going to be held up as well.
Can't tell where the Dark Templar are. I hear them, but. Okay, you got Overseers.
I do have Overseers now. Ultralisk time.
Oh, I'm pushing into. Don't need to
Oh,
go
this
there.
is like a separate
Little
thing.
base. Oh, we could go
Yep.
from both ways. Okay. I guess let's push this way. Clear this out.
This might be better, yeah. Also, you know, this will give us a little wiggle room with our expansion.
Right. So they're not right on top of us.
not
Cool.
Okay.
So 65 remaining. Yeah, I feel like the pushing part of this is going to be much more difficult than the keeping the warp conduit alive.
Banshee airstrike.
Yeah, and you know, I'll bring up again because
The
I want to be
automatons
consistent.
Won't last much longer. You must proceed with haste.
Okay, I'm
Because I want to be consistent with my criticisms in general. On this map, I feel like mobility is not an issue. It's a large map. I mean, they're all about this size. But some, they feel larger because there's so much open and empty space where you just feel like you can't get anywhere. Whereas this has a pretty straightforward path to take. Like, we can get to this area from two ways, but not really. It's not really that bad. We could just easily back up.
Not engage.
Yeah, push in a little bit, you know, until you can't really push in anymore. Pull out.
Just you know how it is. You just said the enemy base is
down a
heavily
little.
fortified. Don't engage it. What?
There aren't many enemy forces left.
There's only
I'm tagging
23
them.
left. We gotta hurry. Oh, only 22 left on
23 that
ours.
we have to kill, yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Do not let fear cloud your conviction.
That's
Adun
crazy.
Koridas.
Where'd that thing
A
come from?
lot of good men there.
Stones. That's a neat addition. Stone Centurion.
It has so much health. Oh my God. Get in there, Ultralisks. Wow, that thing is cool looking. That is a cool addition. I like that.
So you, yeah, just when you thought you beat it.
Kadarin crystal formations that could be defiled by the battle.
Ooh.
If you can, return them to the chalice of memory.
I guess
before
let's-
it's sealed.
Let's get the bonus objective first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this thing. I've almost got it.
We cannot allow them to roam free.
Oh, that finished it.
That ended it.
The path is finally unguarded. The Alysaar are preparing to return with the Ihan crystal.
Use worker.
But it's
to,
not.
Use worker to collect the crystals.
Oh my base. Oh, get out of there, drones.
Hold on until all Alysaars warp out. 12 left. So this is like a holdout section at the end here.
And we have to pick up those crystals. As the optional. That's the optional.
I sent. So the workers actually gather, like they harvest the crystals. They don't just pick them up as
Ah.
like in the Vermilion problem.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so I got one. And then Chalice of Memories. What is that? Oh, that's where we take the crystals back to.
That's where you return them, I think. And it's also where the
Alysaars. That's where yeah.
Alysaar
the
come from.
Additional
So now we're
where
just
the
holding
move is.
out. They're
Holding
just
out.
running back, and it looks like the enemy's attacking us with renewed vigor.
Okay. I'm gonna. It would be cool if you have
additional supply depots required.
like in the lava co-op mission. If you send an SCV to gather a crystal, it shows you like the SCV's path, so you can
The
remember.
path back, yeah.
You can see like, you know, if your partner is gonna send an SCV or worker to harvest one crystal, that would be a neat touch.
Are under attack.
So.
Yeah, I agree.
Additional
Actually gonna go harvest one as well next to you.
Especially in co-op,
Just,
if you can't
yeah.
communicate like who's going to what.
Warp conduit is online. It must stay intact until the last of the crystals are safe.
Banshee airstrike.
Man, this heated up pretty quick.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it.
Cannot let it fall. Is that clear?
I think it's partly because of the bonus objective. I like this bonus objective. It's cool. I mean, you don't have to do it, but I like.
In the hot period.
I guess technically we could have done it before finishing the assault part.
Yeah, we still had time. There's a bunch of crystals down here.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to clean it out.
I mean, the Alysaars. I guess they're attacking from the
Detecting
right
an
side.
enemy attack. They're heading towards us now.
Yeah, I guess I'm confused at like the enemy is still attacking that side.
Uh-huh.
Is that would that have an effect on anything or not? I'm
guess
not
if-
clear on that.
I mean, if they were to reach the
Commanders, if you find moments to spare, gather the Kadarin crystals and bring them back to the chalice.
Yeah, dog.
we're trying.
All right. So all the enemies they all tend to drop too, but they do function. I haven't seen any like get all buggy or anything, which is great. So it's definitely a risky run when you have everything get dropped in on you.
No, I was trying to say that if Amon's forces push through, then they might be able to intercept the Alysaars here.
Avoid Fisher
Yes.
materializing. Amon is invoking a Void Thrasher.
How many crystals are there? There's like
Our allies
huge
are
clump of
being
them over there.
attacked.
A Void Thrasher is
Upgrade
as well.
complete.
Okay, I can go for the Void Thrasher.
Okay, it seems
start
like the
to, at
attack is
least.
coming from this direction as well. So
Yeah. And there's the last two bonus. You know, they're called optional objectives, but I don't think they're very optional. All right, we're doing it.
You must stop it.
What I
Yeah.
like about this is it's a cool mix. There's two phases to it.
yeah, they attack and then
Hybrid
Defense.
detected. Marking
Yeah.
location now.
Hybrid? Just what we needed.
Ah,
The Void Thrasher will attack the Warp Conduit
Ah.
until it is destroyed.
Dodged.
Defending the conduit is your priority.
oof, gets really frantic.
yeah, dropping everywhere.
Our allies are being attacked.
I'll stay at home. I'll
Trying
stay
to
at home
harvest
if you
these
want to.
crystals.
I'm trying to get back to our base. Yeah, again, the optional objective does stretch you pretty thin, which I think is cool.
I have one SCV up here that is holding the crystal, but I don't.
Our
It
allies
looks
never
like that
returned it.
Alysaar is stuck.
Oh,
Is it stuck?
I don't know.
allies are being attacked.
I'll try to harvest another one and see.
4 left.
I'm trying to pick off these warp prisms each time they come in. They're not sending giant groups with every single one. It's just enough to distract you, which I think is great. There's just like little groups of enemy units constantly popping up all over the place.
Scholar is heading to the Warp Conduit.
Okay.
It must be protected for just a few more moments.
Yeah, that one
Trying to
Alysaar
return this last group of minerals.
before. There you go. You
Like
got
the
it.
enemy is heading for us.
The question is, can I turn it in? Oh no,
think
I can.
you should-
Okay.
You have plenty of time.
The battle
So
threatens the
your workers
chalice of
hand it to a
memory.
guy.
If you don't
He
return
gets on
the
an
crystal
elevator and
soon,
drops it off.
Oh, that's so
you'll
neat.
have to seal it.
That was neat looking.
The rest.
Whew. Yeah, I like this holdout section because you have a very wide open spot and they drop on you, so it's not easy to defend while also trying to get the bonus objectives,
It's
which
a-
again are not necessary. If we just sat near our expansions, we would have been okay.
Yeah.
But
It's a well done holdout section. I mean, Some holdout.
they're rebuilding. No.
I mean, holdout sections done right are the ones that don't have the enemy attacks, you know, coming from the same exact direction over and over again.
Yep. I also want to point out, look at your SCV. That one does have the arrows pointing to where it needs to be dropped off.
Our SCV
Oh, and there's more that we have to... There was more that we have to drop off. Maybe that's the last one?
Gather 200
The
crystals.
task is finished.
I thought we did. I must have been looking at the wrong...
Nerazim archives are secured, thanks to your efforts.
We didn't get the bonus objective. It's
No!
The objective's safe.
We might as well just replay it, you know?
Yeah, just for the bonus objective. I wouldn't mind.
That was unique.
Very, very unique. It yeah, had a lot of different facets to it. The attack, and then you may think like, oh, that's it. Nope. Now you have to defend. There's a bunch of these crystals that you have to send your SCVs workers to collect, to gather, while Amon constantly drops on you. The Alysaars. I like the addition of the Nerazim skin models units for the atmosphere of the mission. Very, very neat overall. So.
They're like Nerazim purifiers, which was cool.
Yeah.
And I also like the idea, the shift in the mission, specifically when all the Alysaars make it. Basically, all those enemies that were attacking the Sentinels to get to where the Alysaars were going, the feeling is as if that wave of enemies just shifts towards your base.
Right.
So that's kind of shift in the mission. So it seems like a cool mindset change where you go from having to push out very aggressively. I mean, I think we finished that with a reasonable amount of time, but I mean, Amon's forces weren't that far behind. But then you also at that point have to decide, okay, like, am I prepared to defend after this? And if not, you know, okay, it's not so much if not, but more, do I also feel comfortable enough to go for the bonus objectives? Because that was not easy either. We didn't even complete it.
No, we had 40 left. I had my one SCV just holding that mineral crystal, so maybe if I just brought him back to the Alysaar, he would have dropped it off.
Maybe. I really like the animation of how you hand it to the guy and he goes up the elevator and drops it off, but it seemed like it just got a bit buggy there with one of your SCVs.
Yeah, we might have to try that again just to get the bonus objective. So.
Yep, it's a normal objective. It's not a bonus objective. Got to do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll come back with some more Rock the Cabinet entries 2017 co-op edition with Team Dream Team. RIP bonus objective.
Yeah, these are fantastic, guys. Keep them coming. So we'll
Definitely.
keep playing them.
All right, bye everyone.
Yeah, bye guys.